Hello and welcome to another edition of Beer Dad Reviews with me, Dave the Beer Dad. I'm back again for to have another punt at a beer review. I did say in the last one in the Beer Advent 11 that I'd be back with a big boy. So I've been through my little collection of higher strength ABV beers, and I've pulled out an 18th Street brewing beer, and it's the Hunter. It's a double milk stout, I'd say, by 18th Street Brewing out of Hammond in Illinois, I think in the States. It's the proper pint pot. Have a look at the label. The label is absolutely brilliant. All these kind of demons and monsters on the side, really well put together, really well drawn, well printed. I especially like this. Look at this guy down here. I think there's something off Jim Henson, one of Jim Henson's monsters off the Muppets, but that is beautiful. Now, I've had 18th Street before, and again, it was one of the Hunters that I had. It was a vanilla, one of the vanilla ones. That was banging. I'm hoping this is going to be something very similar. It's stout brewed with lactose sugar and cacao nibs. Cacao nibs and lactose sugar create a rich chocolatey flavour and a creamy texture. Vanilla roast and caramel sweetness are met with a bright hop bitterness. It says that there. Best before on this one, I'm sure it's best before, there's just a date, so it'll be a canned on date. It's 21st of August 18, canned on date. There we go. So, without further ado, let's pop a top and let's see what we've got. Hopefully this is going to be something a little bit special. Wow, a little bit of spillage there. Stuff just popped on the top of the can. So you've filled this thing. This thing is brimmed, by the way. Give it a bit of a hard pour to try and generate some head. That'll do, we'll go with that. So, beer in a glass then. I'm telling you now, this is absolutely jet black. It's obsidian black. It's so dark, light is falling into it. There is not a speck of anything coming through this. Looks beautiful. We've got a nice dark tanned head, almost coffee coloured. One exact finger, a very small head. There is a little bit, I'm not sure if the camera can pick this up, but there's a little bit of carbonation rolling up from round this part, round about here into the head. The nice little stream of carbonation. See if you got a little bit, pick it up, there's some bubbles round here. I tell you now, I can smell this from here, right? So I'm looking at that distance, and it smells bloody good. So it looks the business. Let's get a nose and let's see what we can smell. Oh, wow. There is a beautiful smell of chocolate, and there's this beautiful smell of roasted malt, and there's a beautiful smell of vanilla. It's coffee, it's toffee, caramel, cream. Oh, that smells bloody gorgeous. So it looks good. It smells the part. Let's get a taste. Cheers. Carbonation is quite light, considering it's a hefty beer, considering it's an imperial. The body, it's not as thick and it's not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. First mouthful, you think, oh, it's chewy, but then once it gets into your mouth, it starts to move around a little bit. It spreads out and becomes nice and light. It's medium bodied, on average. Flavour wise though, we've got chocolate coming through from the nibs. It's just really good, really beautiful. There's a sweetness. There's a bit of cream there, there's some toffee, there's some caramel, there's a bit of coffee going on. Alcohol is well hidden. The 8%, it's really well hidden. It is absolutely outstanding. just fits, and you know, it's a cold night outside today, and this is just this is warming me up, and it's putting a smile back on my face as well. The advent calendars that I've been doing, they've been a bit like that. There's nothing there that's grabbed me, nothing there that's trying to go, listen, this is us, this is shouting out, look what we can do. This, for me, shouts out what we can do. Sipping beer, that's exactly what it is. But I tell you what, this is effing fantastic. I'm into me Imperial Stout at the moment. I've got a lot of Imperial Stouts and I've got a lot of high strength ABVs, porters, but this is not one of the highest strength of ones that I've got. But it's absolutely beautiful, and it's possibly up there with some of the best ones I've certainly had in the last couple of months, possibly even the last couple of years. 18th Street Brewery know exactly what they're doing with these beers, and I know I bang on with the stouts. I always say Brewdog makes some really good high ABV stuff. This is possibly better than some of the Brewdog beers that I've had, and that's saying something, as I'm a massive Brewdog fan, as you can probably tell from some of the videos I've done. But that chocolate, the nibs, the nibs that are coming through, the creaminess, the sugar, oh, it's just delicious. The coffee that comes through, the roasted malt, there's probably a little touch of berries in there as well. I'm not going to drink this all on camera because I'm not an idiot. But let me tell you, this is one of the best things I've drank in a very, very long time. And this whole thing for beer that is to try and find some of the best beers that you can pick up. And this is one of them. And it's the second 18th Street Brewery beer I've done. And it's the second one that's blown my socks off. This is a must-get beer for me. I bought it at Brewdog in Liverpool. I don't know how much it cost me. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm there at the weekend. I'm there on Friday. If it's got some, I might have to buy another one. Certainly I'll be going back over there next week. This is delicious, everybody. If you like your Imperial Stouts, this is one that you've got to get in your life. And you've got to have. It's just so good. So, if you've had this beer, 18th Street Brewery's Hunter Double Milk Stout, let me know what you think. Put a comment below. You need to try it and taste it to experience it. It is, I've said this a few times now, this is Rolls Royce drinking. It is beautiful, okay? Beautiful. I can't stress this enough. If you've had it, put a comment below, let me know what you think about it. If you're watching for the first time, hit the subscribe button, please. And the bell, get a notification when I'm doing new beer. If you're watching, you like it. If you're watching, you don't like it. But either way, make yourself heard. If you're a new subscriber, let me know who you are, and I'll give you a shout out. Find this, get it down your gullet. It is beautiful. Into the recycle this goes. I'll see you on the next one. Hail the ale.